Hello everyone, welcome back to the new session of image processing. So in the last sessions in the last class we have seen about like how we can read videos and how we can apply and how we can destroy the videos on runtime, right? So in this class we have seen how we can create a track bar, right? So first let's understand what is track bar, right? So track bar is a kind of GUI element. It is the graphics user element. Sometimes when you visit any web browser or any like GUI applications like Notepad or virtual calculator, you have seen there is some slider. You can slide the slider up and down, right? To get on the different page and to get the different values, right? Same here also, track bar is a GUI element that lets you to select a specific range within a limit, right? But see, here there is a limitations. You can slide, right? You can slide this track bar from the minimum value to the maximum value, right? So there will be some limit. So in this OpenCV, there are two methods to create a track bar. First, you need to create a track bar with the help of cv2.create track bar methods, right? Like this method, cv2.create track bar, right? And then you need to, let's suppose you have slided track bar, and if you want to find out the particular value, you need to use this method get track bar pos means positions, right? So in this way you can create a track bar and take the value of track bar, right? So let's jump to the software and let's see how we can do this one. So first we need to import cv2 module, right? And let's first read any images because we need to perform this track bar on somewhere, right? So cv2 dot sorry, I am read, because you know, like to read any images you need to use this one. And let's take some images like this one. After this, let's convert these images. Let's resize these images. It's not mandatory, but here I am doing because I don't want to make it out of the window, right? So that's why here I am using this one. Okay, sorry. First will be the source on which image you want to. Second will be the tuple, that is the height and the width and height of the images. Now let's start with this one. First we need to create a track bar, right? So let's suppose here I'm creating one track bar, and so see, before creating track bar you need to give the name of window of the track bar. So for that there is one method named window. With the help of this you can name any window. Let's suppose here I'm using tracking. So this is the name of my track bar windows, right? Now let's create track bar one by one. So first here I'm taking cv2 dot. To create a track bar, you need to call the track bar method create track bar, right? Here first argument will be the name of track bar name. So here let's suppose here I'm giving the track bar name is B. You can give any name. And second argument will be the name of the window. See, make sure you have used same name which you have used here above, right? So here I'm using tracking. And then see this one, and then third argument will be the limit of your track bar. Let's from where to where. Let's suppose I want to rotate this track bar from 0 to 255. So this is the minimum value and this one is the maximum value. And there will be third one more argument. See, basically this is the functions that you need to pass, right? It's not mandatory, but you need to pass this anyway, right? See, the reason is that why you have to pass this one, because it's a syntax, right? And you need to follow the syntax. But see, here it is throwing some error, like nothing is not defined. So what you need to do, you need to define one functions with the same name. Let's suppose here I'm writing nothing x, and let's suppose here I'm using print x, right? Okay, now let's see how. So here I have created a one track bar. So now what I'll do, I'll take an infinite loop inside this. First, what I want to do, I want to first display the images. So cv2 dot im show, and let's suppose the name of the window image, and then image, and then let's see. Here I'm taking if cv2 dot wait key 1 is equal to ord of, let's suppose q. It means if I press q, then it will stop the execution of this code and come out of the loop, right? Now when this happens, so I want like cv2 dot destroy all windows, right? First let's see either it's working or not. Yeah, everything is working. You can see this is our image and this is our track bar. You can see the name of track bar is B, and you can rotate from 0 to 255. You can see in the output we are getting the value from 0 to 255. Why? Because in the functions here I have defined this one, I have printed the value of this one, right? That's why it's working. So I hope all of you understands how to create a track bar. Now let's Now see, if I press Q, all the window will be destroyed, right? Because here we have passed this one. You can pass any key from your keyboard. Now let's get the value of this track bar. So first I'm taking b equal to, because I want to first find the value and store in some variable. So to get track bar, sorry, here you need to write down cv2 dot get track bar pause. So with the help of this method, you can find out the position of track bar, right? And here you need to first see here inside this one, you need to pause two things, right? First one will be the track bar name. So here the name of track bar is B, because here I have you have to use the same name. And second argument will be the name of window, right? And this is tracking. You have to use the same name which you have declared above. Both names should be same. The name of track bar and the name of track bar window, right? Now see, if I run this one, it will not happen anything, right? If I run this one, if I rotate this track bar, it's nothing easy. What I want to change the pixels value of this images with the pixels value of this track bar, right? Let's see how we can do this one. So for this, what I'll do, I'll write image. See, what is this image is? The name which we have taken over here, right? And then here I'll take colon equal to, and here I'll pass the value of b. It means what I want to do, I want to change the value of this images with the help of this track bar positions. Let's see if I run this one. Let's see other. Now you can see the value is black, because right now if I rotate this one, see now the value is changed, because you know at 0 you will get a black value, and when you rotate like and 50 you will get a darker value, at 100 you will get some value, and like above than 150 you will get some bright value, and 255 you will get the white color. So in this way you can select the, you can create the track bar, you can find the value of track bar, and you can integrate the value images, right? Hope all of you understood about how you can create a track bar and how you can pass the value of track bar, right? Now see, one more thing, not only this B, C and R, you can create any images and you can create any number of track bar, right? Let's suppose here if I'm taking one more track bar here, if I'm creating one more track bar, right? And let's suppose I'm giving the name of this one is C, right? Or let's suppose G, this is G. And here also, here you need to find out one more. Let's suppose I'm copying Control C, and this one is Z, right? And here I want to pass B comma G, right? I'm taking BGR value, right? So this name will be G, right? And take one more thing, that is R. So Control C and Control V, and this I'm making R. B for blue, G for green, R for red. And same you need to find out the value over here also. Control C and R, Control V, and this will become R. And so I want to fill the color in this BGR format, right? Now let's see if I run this one, what will happen if I run. Okay, so we have all the three value. If I press B, you can see we can select the blue one, right? See, so it's a, you can select the brightness of blue, darker blue, light blue, like this. Okay, if you want to do it for green, you can select like this. You can see uh, like below 100 you will get a darker green, after a 150 you will get a brightest green, like this one, right? Same for red also. So in this way you can select the BGR color of this one. Let's suppose if you want to produce some more color, you can pass some blue, some green, some red. So see how this track bar helpful for you. Sometimes if you want to produce some color, right, but you want to do it manually, you want to first select the colors by creating some track bar. So with the help of this track bar, see, you can see the value of B is 132, the value of G is 167, the value of R is 116. It means you will get the combinations. Like if you want this color, you can pass the value of BGR like this. Same like if you want this color, you can pass the value of BGR like this one. Okay, so accordingly you can choose the color and you can find out the value of BGR, right? So hope all of you understood about this track bar, how this track bar is very important, right? And with the help of this track bar, you can create you can find out any value, you can find out any color, you can take some value and perform in some other activities, right? Okay, so this is it from this class. I'll see you in the next class. Bye everyone, thank you so much.